Good evening, everyone. Don't mind the patch on my neck here. Everything's fine. I had neck surgery on Monday. I had some disc problems, so everything's good. Um, Here's my presentation on plea bargaining. Plea bargains play an integral role in keeping the court system moving. However, that role is up for constant debate. Less than 5% of criminal defendants exercise their rights and request a trial. So, why would a criminal defendant wish to do so? Well, part of the reason is entrenched in risk. Defendants are normally risk averse, and data shows that going to trial most often results in harsher sentencing compared to plea bargaining. Is this a proper way for the criminal justice system to adjudicate offenders? The debate isn't only about practicality, but it's also about ethics, morality, and the foundational framework of America itself. I see two different ways of looking at plea bargains. One way is that if we want important trials to be able to commence in a fair and thorough system, then plea bargains take the necessary stress off of the criminal justice system, the court system. The stance that I take is that if extensive plea bargaining is required for the court system to operate, then there's a need for profound structural change. I do not believe that the framers foresaw plea bargains as being the norm, and if they created a system that needed it, then maybe another idea should have been exercised. Why do I believe that plea bargains are adequate in the current court climate? Well, if every defendant requested a trial, then the court system would be so backed up that offenders would not be sentenced for months or even up to years. Creating a patch in the system so that it could handle more cases is not really a good idea, in my opinion. One way you could do it would be significantly increasing individuals on state bars or the number of jurors, acting jurors, and that would prove to be difficult on both fronts and not very effective. Serving on a state bar is rigorous for a reason, and opening that up to more people would result in sentencing that might not be up to par with what you're used to. Creating more jurors or using individuals that would volunteer to act as a juror would also expose the court to unnecessary bias. Punishments developed during plea bargains are determined by various characteristics, such as prior criminal history and the type of offense. One aspect of plea bargaining that I believe aligns with the goal of criminal justice is swift punishment. If individuals request a trial, may not stand trial or receive punishment for a long time, therefore, it also would include cases where they're not truly guilty of a crime. Taking a plea bargain could be counterintuitive, or is counterintuitive to the deterrent effects of punishments, or specifically harsher punishments. And I see their efficacy in the criminal justice system of America today. I would like to see a system that doesn't need them, but people would have to accept and be willing to change systems on constitutional grounds. Thank you.